There we go. There we go. Hi, people of the interwebs. Today I'm going to be working on Gump. That guy right behind me. If you're new to my channel, up above is the last video where I installed a set of HKS coilovers on it. And no, I have not driven this thing yet since I put the coilovers on because it needs an alignment. And I figure with everything going on right now, it's not really smart for me to go get an alignment when I don't need to drive this thing. So instead, I'm gonna do something that a lot of you have requested. This thing is huge. Yeah. Dude, these lenses are in better shape than mine. These right here are a set of 2014 to 16 Subaru Forester XT touring model headlights that have HIDs and the factory LED daytime running light Boomerang that goes around the outside of the headlight. I picked these up on eBay for a fairly good deal. The only thing wrong with them is they have broken tabs on some of the headlights. I think this one over here. Yeah, broken tabs, which I don't care because I bought them just for the inside guts. This part that has the Boomerang LED daytimer in it. In case you're new, to alleviate any confusion, the headlights that are on the Forester right now are the premium model headlights. They're originally a halogen headlight, but what I did is a Morimoto D2S projector retrofit. That's that guy right there. Because these are originally halogen headlights, you don't want to install LEDs or HIDs into that reflective area because then you'll blind oncoming drivers. So that's why you install a projector, so that way you have a nice straight cutoff. Stabberdoodle right here. In addition to the premium model headlights not being HID from the factory, it also has a just plain piece of chrome plastic right here where your LED daytime running light would be. And I didn't want to stab myself in the finger just now, so I had to concentrate. I am so excited to do this, you have no idea. I've wanted to do this to the Forester for years now, and I just never did because those headlights are really expensive. But you can get them pretty cheap now. Come out of there, there we go. Somebody's getting it on that dirt bike. Right there, right there. Fresh new 10mm socket. See how long it takes to lose this guy. Come on, popper-doodle. Pop, popper-doodle, pop. Come on, clipper-doodle. Ooh, that one was crusty. That one broke. Good thing I bought extras. That popped. Oh, you already know I'm gonna be cleaning down inside here before that all goes back together. That is not acceptable. That's dirty. I went a tad bit over the top when I put my bumper lights in with making sure that nothing would get to this plug. I zip tied it and electrical taped it. It's kind of overkill. Gentle, gentle. Yep, it's connected. Set you down on the rubber blocks so I don't mess up my front lip. There we go. So many plugs. This one. There you go. Boom. Headlights are off. I have to clean before I do anything else. I cannot do anything else until I clean. This has to happen. Okay? Clean. That's what I'm talking about. I kind of want to wax this bumper beam. I need help. I could not leave it looking like absolute trash behind my bumper. I don't care if you can't see it. There's muddy water spots back there. I had to clean them. I wasn't joking about waxing it, by the way. And it's the next day. And that means I need to change the color of my pegboard Let's try, what's this? Oh, there you go. Settle change. We're gonna go for turquoise. Now that's what's up. That is a clean front end. I made sure I got every single surface. Everything is clean and waxed. That was not necessary, but first things first, I gotta see if these headlights even work before I go and start tearing them apart. So here goes nothing. The noise you hear in the background, they're doing some work on a house, so sorry, I can't really help that. Time to test. Let's see. All right, here goes. Hopefully this thing works. Hey, side marker, I remember those things. Kind of deleted mine. Yeah, that's what's up. Check that out. All right. I set you down right here. I'm not using a tripod because I'm being lazy. Here you go. All right, where's the other headlight? Yeah, buddy. Probably should have turned the lights off first before I did that, but hell yeah. They both work. They both illuminate equally. They look good. Yep. Before I go and stick these headlights in the oven, there's a bunch of screws on the back side here that go around the very edge. You need to remove these, and if you don't, and you go to separate this thing, you're gonna break a bunch of plastic. It's kind of sad that someone went through the trouble of trying to repair it before they sold it on eBay, but oh well. Do the same with the other headlight. Why am I using a screwdriver? Why do I do dumb things? This little door right here is where the actual LED element is at, right there, the daytimer. So I want to make sure I unplug these first. That way I don't accidentally forget and start separating my headlight and break that. There we go. So that's separated. Tuck that plug up in there. There we go, disconnected. I will see you in 10 minutes. Hot, hot, hot. Hot headlight. Hot, hot, hot. I always wear gloves when doing this because you will burn the hell out of your hands. All right, I'm gonna get to prying right away before this cools down. There we go. Separated. This thing's not as clear as I thought it was now that I have it off. But here, right here, this chrome piece in the back where you see the little circuit cards, that is the part that I need to transfer over onto my headlight. Now for the scary part, I gotta be super careful with all of this because I don't want to break anything, so I'm gonna use a screwdriver. So you look right inside here, there's these little clear tabs. I have to pry these super gently. Yeah, just like that. And then there. That is the clear lens with the LED element that I don't want painted. Oh, hot. Hot, hot. There we go. There we go. I have to leave my cocoon of social isolation to go to the auto parts store. I need paint. I don't have to go to the store. Yay! And yeah, you just saw a purple cactus with yellow flowers. That's why I live in Arizona. I forgot I have 2 cans of this stuff, and the reason why I'm going to use it is because it's meant to go on plastic, it has great adhesion promotion, and it's flexible, and it has fade resistant technology, which is important because Arizona. And that's because the paint that I used when I did these headlights a few years back had a semi-gloss black sheen to it. I think that's what you use sheen for, right? Anyway, you can see a little bit of webbing that's like cracks inside this lens itself, and it goes all the way through the lens. It's not just like on the surface. It caused a focal point right here in the curvature of the plastic where the sun was reflecting off that glossy surface, and it heated up the plastic in that area right here. At least that's what I think. It makes the most sense to me. Okay, I gotta bake these. Go gadget butt. Hot, 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 hot. This one I actually have to be careful with because I'm gonna reuse the backing. I don't wanna break anything on this headlight. The other one didn't matter. Well, the lens mattered, but the backing didn't. I would not recommend doing this if you don't have a steady hand. You have to pay attention to so many different angles and areas on the headlight while you're separating it, including the insides, because you don't want to get the glue to sling up inside there and get on the chrome. Unless you plan on repainting it, then it's okay. You also have to mind this plastic right here. You don't want to pry it too far and warp it. It is easy to repair this stuff with plastic welding, but you still have to be careful and pay attention to it nonetheless. If you look up here at the black housing projector headlight, the bowl where the projector sits is actually larger diameter than this one. This shroud down here with the LED element is actually squintier, that's a word, it's narrower in the opening than this one up here, the one that the original headlight from my Forester. Which means I might run into issues with it contacting the projector element. I think we're gonna be okay. Projector sits in there nicely. I'm gonna trim it up just a little bit more before I go and paint this. But yeah. This just got exponentially more difficult, and I did not foresee this coming, and I should have. I just spent the past 2 hours disassembling stuff and swearing my head off to come to the conclusion that these two bowls are different enough that in order to get this to work with my LED shroud down here in this headlight, I have to cut quite a bit of it apart to make it clear because this one is slightly different. The main issue I'm having is right here in this top corner. You can see where it's worn away. It's actually hitting the back side of the shroud so it won't fit entirely. Also on the side of the shroud right here, there's a little indentation, whereas this one does not have that. What ends up happening is the bowl ends up hitting right here on the top of the headlight, as well as right down inside here where my LED daytime circuit card goes. Or I could just use the bowl that came with the LED daytime ring light headlight and do the retrofit from scratch. That means modifying the bowl to fit the projector and remounting the projector into that bowl and putting that bowl into that headlight housing. Luckily, this isn't my first retrofit I've done before. I know what I'm doing, and I know this seems like a huge confusing mess, but I'm gonna get this figured out. It just sucks to start the retrofit over because it took forever to get those projectors lined up and clocked correctly, so that way my beam pattern was legal and it didn't blind oncoming traffic, and I had great output for the lights. But I can do it again, it's no problem. And yeah, this will be a multiple part video, obviously, because this is a shit load of labor to do this, let alone make a YouTube video of it. So anyway, yeah, stay tuned for part 2 of this. And also on the link on the screen below and in the video description, the Boss Garage is going to be doing a international car show. And I'm gonna be one of the judges along with a handful of other YouTube channels. And yeah, so enter below on that link to submit your cars, and there's different categories, and maybe you can win. And it's great because anyone in the world can participate, and it's social distancing because it's online. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye.